0-0 if you're just joining us. Ball being tipped around. Kaylin McCoy has it. Davis launches a three. Too strong. Long board goes to Peyton. Carnahan right wing. Vollmer screaming at her soldiers on the floor. Davis right wing. Entry. Baker goes up. No whistle. Gets it back. A third attempt for Labette County this possession. Millie. Floater. No good. Tipped out. Parsons has it. Timeout Vikes. So 58 seconds into the game, we have the game's first called timeout by Coach Lyons. Labette County with 3 or 4 offensive boards there. Let's take one quick 30 on KLKC.
Here's a bright idea. Make sure you put your pants on before leaving the house. Sure, it seems simple, but sometimes simple doesn't happen. At Idea Tech, we think it's simple to have real people who live in Kansas helping customers. We understand that not everyone in our industry agrees, but then again, not everyone puts on pants before they leave the house. We think it's important to get the simple things right. Putting our pants on and providing local customer service. Another bright idea from Idea Tech.
– Labette County forces a 10-second violation with a press of their own. So a kind of flip of the script, as the cool kids say, for what we've seen happen to us recently.
Yeah, that was a refreshing look.
Keeley Good hit a couple threes on Tuesday night, misses this one. Labette County another offensive board. Amory Baker right underneath the cup, puts it down. 2-0, Good guys score first.
Yep, we got a steal here by Carnahan.
Left to right, Davis at the hole, blocked out of bounds by Hinman Mitchell. As typically within a minute and a half, you can get a good feel for how it's going to be officiated. There's been 2 things that could have been called fouls, and I like that they're letting it go.
Yeah, let them play out there. So, yeah, we've enjoyed some good officiating so far this year, actually.
Parsons in a zone to open the contest. Labette County up 2-0 on the road against rival Parsons. We haven't been this close to Coach Vollmer all year. She's really yelling at him here, not in a bad way, just coaching him from a distance. Fouled underneath is Amory Baker, and she'll shoot 2 free throws. She had a load of free throws in the first half against Independence. 10 free throws, in the first half for Amory Baker on Tuesday night. She went 6 for 10 and misses the first one here.
That's so important. That's because last week we got the ball inside to her, and she knows what to do. She turns and goes for the shot, or if not, she kicks it out. So that's important tonight also.
Goes 0 for 2 here, and Grimace is on the way back to play defense, as working right to left is Cadence Ball with the basketball for the Vikes. Here's a travel on a drive by Hinman Mitchell. Turnover Vikes for 3 straight possessions rather. 2-0 Lady Grizzlies.
Couple things I like here. Looks like Parsons going to fall back and not pressure the ball, and I haven't noticed a real suffocating defense either, so we're able to kind of stay calm and throw the ball around a little bit.
Labette County throws it away. It hit Carnahan as her foot was on the baseline. The ball never exited play, but it touched Millie, who was on the baseline, so that's a turnover. So 2-0 Grizzlies, and they get another turnover, but McCoy throws it back to Parsons. Vikings, weak side of the floor, right wing 3, good. Hinman Mitchell give Parsons their first lead of the game.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a unorthodox offensive series there, but that was a good finish there. Good shot.
Carnahan to the cup, and Millie's fouled. 2 free throws for our point guard coming up in a moment.
We'll take that tonight too. Carnahan driving like that. She's awfully good at that when she gets downhill. So, yeah, well done there by Millie.
To try to tie the game, she makes it. It's 3-3 with 5:19 remaining in the opening period. No subs from either coach. Coach Lyons did call a timeout 58 seconds into the game. Millie misses the second, and we stay tied at 3 apiece. Stoneberger left wing 3 on its way and long, and it's saved by Hinman Mitchell.
Just got out hustled right there. We should have went for that loose ball.
Right wing, ball wants a three, misses it strong. Millie Carnahan's got it, fouled from behind. That's going to be a jump.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. A jump ball.
So,
Hinman Mitchell really trying to get a measuring stick on how sensitive the refs are to fouls.
yeah.
And I would say not sensitive.
Yeah, and I think the read from that would be it's game on. I mean, when we're on defense, let's just get the ball. So, I mean, as long as that play is called the same both ways, that's good officiating in my book.
I mean, Carnahan boxed her out to perfection, grabbed the ball to perfection. Hinman Mitchell had maybe a fingernail, if she didn't clip him this morning, on the basketball, and they called a jump. Keely Good drives, stopped at the free throw line. Nice play by Stoneberger defensively, bats it out of Keely's hands. Right to left, the Vikes go.
Yeah, we know better. You can't dribble twice and stop.
Brenna Kramer checked into the game. I didn't see her come in, and hits a three from the top of the key. This is going to be a ball game.
Yeah, Parsons so far shooting really well from outside. You got to give him credit there. Another steal.
Right to left, Stoneberger up ahead to Kramer, looking for 5 points to start. Missed the layup. Rebound, Amory Baker. Bullet dodged for Labette County, nearing 4 minutes first quarter.
See, maybe if we can't get set up here and get a good shot.
Baker shot a contested jumper and missed it. Labette County down 6-3.
Felt like that was a little bit rushed there by Amory.
Hinman Mitchell swings at Kramer, wants another three. Missed it, batted out off of who? Labette County, and Parsons will keep leading 6-3.
I feel like both teams are trying to kind of settle in here now and kind of figure this whole thing out, who's who, and I feel like Labette County's a little more aggressive than Parsons actually. We can probably hurt them with our press too if we can get some made shots.
Jackie Scholl in the game. Stoneberger must have had it slip out of her grasp when she went to throw it in, and Labette County collects the inbounds pass. Kylie Roberts also in the game. McCoy too deep, shoots it off the bottom of the backboard. Right to left, Parsons yet again in white uniforms. A whip of a pass, too strong for Heidi Schultz, who checked in a moment ago. Turnover, Parsons.
Yeah, I was glad to see Kaylin, though, get the ball down low and go up with it. She's doing that a little more and more every game, so it's okay it didn't go in that time. She just wasn't quite sure how deep she was.
2-3 zone for Parsons. Kramer and Schultz. Kramer a freshman, Schultz a sophomore, so some youth on both these squads. Scholl right wing three, nothing but net for Jackie Scholl, and we're tied at 6.
Gosh, how about that sophomore up here? Now she oh no, I guess that's Roberts who got a good bat away on the press there. So yeah, so far a game settling in really nicely, tied 6-6.
Amory Baker quickly back in for Kaylin McCoy. So it's Baker, Roberts, Scholl, Davis, and Carnahan for Labette County. 3 minutes to play, opening quarter. Labette County yet to commit a foul this ball game. Parsons only with 2, and broadcasters can make anything happen. There's a foul on Millie Carnahan for our first foul. Doesn't appear as if fouls will be too big of an issue for either team, at least based on the small sample size we've gotten so far. Grizzlies in a 2-3 zone of their own. Ball worked around the right side of the floor. Parsons throwing some long passes, and it goes out of bounds again off of Schultz. They're throwing some long, strong passes cross court.
Yeah, a couple of them landed in our student section, so we'll take that. So let's get down there and get a score here.
2:40 first quarter. Labette County 6, Parsons 6. Ladies contest here in Parsons. Second league matchup for both these teams. Labette County played Indy on Tuesday and lost. Parsons played Fort Scott on Tuesday and lost. Carnahan, right wing, open three, air ball. Saved out of bounds, though, by Peyton Davis. Parsons collects possession. Keely Good comes in for Peyton Davis, and Alex Stoneberger comes in to replace Cadence Ball.
You know, I feel like that was overall a pretty good possession. Baker got it and rotated and looked both ways and pivoted. It wasn't there and kicked it out to a wide open Carnahan. Shot didn't go that time.
Heidi Schultz gets on the backside of the defense, but Labette County sprints back and cuts her off, forcing Parsons to settle into a half-court set. Robertson, jumper, misses, offensive board. Third put back, no by Robertson, but she's fouled. 2 free throws coming up for the sophomore.
Yeah, the Grizzlies cannot let that Parsons Vikings have 2, 3, 4 attempts down low. As soon as that ball is shot, you got to find your defendant and get your hips on them and start rooting out.
First free throw dies off the front of the rim. One more for Robertson coming up. Labette County starts 3 seniors, a freshman and sophomore. Parsons starts 2 seniors, a junior, and 2 sophomores. Robertson misses both free throws. Labette County with the basketball looking to reclaim a lead. Carnahan blocked at the rim. Rebound Baker. Punches it out. Here's Keely Good. Holds the ball above her head. Jackie Scholl, one more. Roberts, 3, right wing. Too strong off the heel. Tried to track it down. It's on the deck. And Carnahan's going to force a jump ball. Possession arrow Parsons this time with a 1:42 reading on the scoreboard.
Kind of like that shot from Roberts. That looked good. She shot right in front of us so we could track the ball all the way. I thought that was going down. So hope she takes those open shots all night here.
Labette County looking confident, picking up Parsons in a press. Davis intercepts and scores the touchdown. Labette County 8-6. Peyton Davis with an interception.
Oops.
A whistle as Parsons was in transition, perhaps about to score. I wasn't necessarily looking, but they were getting close to the basket, and Coach Lyons calls a timeout. So it's Labette County 8, Parsons 6 after Peyton Davis got a steal and a score. Let's keep it here and thank a few sponsors for allowing our broadcast to take place. We would like to thank Day and Zimmerman, Idea Tech, Woodworth Enterprises, Labette Bank and Commercial Bank, Community National Bank as well, Eye Care Associates of Parsons, Doctors Newland, Gilmore and Ray, Labette Health, Labette Center for Mental Health Services, the Corner Store of Altamont, and Bowen Pharmacy. Labette County leads by 2. A 1:26 to go in the first quarter. Hinman Mitchell throws it in for the Vikings, and a 3-point shot. It's on its way and missed, and the long board goes to Peyton Davis, who's caught in a tie-up, and the held ball will go to Labette County this time. Parsons yet to make a 2-point basket. All 6 of their points have come from threes, and they've taken 7 threes, maybe 6.
Yeah, I hope that's how it goes because I like our odds.
Keely Good airballs a 3, and it's out of bounds off Labette County. Really, a lot of threes by both these teams, and that's the result of approaching a zone.
Right.
A lot of the times you just find yourself open.
Yeah, a zone oftentimes is a team telling you, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to make some shots.
Stoneberger gets in between 2 defenders and breaks the press, pitches it off to Hinman Mitchell. Inside, Robertson rises, fires, and misses. Rebound, Davis. Boy, these Parsons girls were about all of them were on varsity last year. They are so much improved.
Yes,
just
they
their
are.
ability to control the ball, whip it around the floor, and break a press has really impressed me. Credit them for that. They get a steal here on our Grizzlies, and then Peyton Davis has been quite aggressive all night, but this one is going to be a foul on our freshman. That is our 3rd as a team and her 1st. So Parsons, no shot clock, 32 seconds on the scoreboard. It's Labette County 8, Parsons 6.
It's one of those frustration fouls. Davis had thrown the ball away and just was aggravated and tried to get it back.
Parsons throws it away. Labette County has 20 seconds and no shot clock. Roberts, short corner, in trouble. Her reverse pass is nearly intercepted. Keely Good is there. Jackie Scholl wants another 3, barely missed it. Rebound, Hinman Mitchell. Now Parsons has 6 seconds. Pocket picked. Davis on the floor. Jump ball will go to Parsons with 4.6 seconds left in the opening quarter.
Man, everybody's flying to the ball, so it's been both teams are giving it their all. A lot of jump balls, a lot of bodies on the ground, so we'll see what Parsons can do here in 4.6 seconds.
Robertson into Hinman Mitchell all the way to the cup, and she'll score. And that looked like a design play. What a draw up by Coach Lyons. I mean, that was a perfect sideline inbound, downhill cut, and we are tied at 8. Two pretty even teams, it appears as if anyways, to open this one. We got a good one on tap, Labette County and Parsons. Let's take a 1-minute break here on KLKC.
In 2003, Tank Connection founders envisioned a Southeast Kansas-based company dedicated to innovating voltage storage tanks, offering superior products and services through a customer-focused team. 2 decades later, and products in 64 countries and on 6 continents, this vision endures. Tank Connection employee owners are dedicated to a future where their shared purpose brings empowered realities to as many lives as possible.
Here's a bright idea: streaming without buffering. It's not 2014. There's no reason for laggy internet and buffering shows. IdeaTech has the technology. It's fiber optic cable. IdeaTech has brought high-speed fiber to 75 communities and counting. Don't put up with outdated internet. Stream without buffering. Another bright idea from IdeaTech.
Welcome in, Grizzly fans. We are all tied at 8 to open the second quarter here in Parsons, Kansas. Labette County has the basketball. Millie Carnahan in the corner creates space, misses. Baker soars in, out of bounds off Hinman Mitchell, who helps Baker to her feet. And Labette County will inbound underneath their own basket.
Couldn't quite tell. Parsons go to man-to-man. Maybe they're going to switch up their defense a little bit.
Ball goes into Baker underneath the basket, misses. Rebound fought for. Robertson has it. And a travel called on Robertson. Credit Millie Carnahan for applying the full court pressure. In the ball game is Cadence Ball in place of Robertson for Parsons.
Yeah, Millie did a good job by kind of laying back there and kind of pressuring the ball. So, and also I like getting the ball inside to Baker. She'll make a lot of those dump shots down there.
Baker open, Carnahan finds her, and Amory's fouled and puts 2 palms to her forehead as she just anticipates, as she should, good ball player, finishing down low on some of those looks.
Yeah, I really like how when she gets the ball, she really is has a scorer's mentality. And it's not a ball hog situation. It's, hey, I'm 3 foot from the basket. This is why they threw it to me. I'm going. So that's exactly what you want out of your 5.
Baker misses the first free throw, misses the second as well, a little strong. Davis with a steal. Peyton at the hole misses the layup, and our score is still 8-8.
Good aggressive play there by Davis, so keep that up.
Left wing 3 misses for Ball, but she's fouled by Peyton Davis. That's her second personal. Coach Vollmer surveys her options and sends in Kylie Roberts.
Yeah, for sure can't afford for Davis to get 3 fouls in the first half, and there's a lot of time left here, so that's unfortunate. We need her energy out there.
First free throw for Ball goes down. Labette County 8, Parsons 9. 2 more free throws for Cadence Ball, the senior. Second free throw, a swish. And in comes Kylie Roberts, and for Parsons, conversely, Robertson replaces Kramer. Parsons is playing well, and you said it pretty good earlier. I think Labette County, I would take Labette County's defense in this one with some of the pressure I've seen Parsons has struggled to handle as Ball makes the third. But Labette County struggled to score the basketball, and Parsons has just had a couple more shots fall. McCoy near travel, finds good in transition. Keeley misses the layup, and that is kind of what I'm talking about. Right wing, Carnahan drives, creates, good seal by Baker, but Carnahan misses the layup. Out of bounds it goes off Parsons. Just a lot of misses for Labette County inside 12 feet.
Yeah, our team needs to be real careful not to get frustrated right now because we've had a lot of really good looks at little dump shots. So they'll fall. Just keep shooting them, keep passing it.
Grizzlies turn it over. Vollmer turns, talks to her coaches, and she's going to send in, as Parsons misses a shot, rebound McCoy. She's going to send in Carson Moore here at the next dead ball. Keely Good is trapped and does the Keely special and chucks it off of Hinman Mitchell's ankle out of bounds to save possession.
That's what you got to do. You kind of dribble yourself into a press trap right there. That's about all you can do.
Carson Moore comes into the game for Kaylin McCoy. They're looking for her. There's Moore at 8 feet. Bank shot good.
Wow. Immediate impact there by Moore. We'll take more of that, too.
Was that a planned pun there? Here's a block. Oh, they call a foul on Keely, so 2 free throws coming up for Heidi Schultz in an 11-10 game, favor Vikings with 6:20 left in the second quarter. Pretty quiet gym for Schultz's first free throw that misses. As sometimes whenever it's so quiet in a gym, and we've been to some neutral environments or even some road games where it's not a very good atmosphere, and I'm not saying that about tonight, it's a great atmosphere, but some of those Burlington tournaments and stuff,
right.
Whenever it's so quiet, I feel like if I just broadcast and talk loud enough, I could almost like disturb the free throw shooter. But I didn't say that out loud. I just said I think I can do that. I never said I have.
Well, 2 Parsons people sitting in front of us just turned around and looked at you.
Schultz misses both free throws, just doing my job here. Millie's left wing. 3-pointer is too strong, rebounded by Ball.
Yeah, the Grizzlies just haven't really gotten the lid off the basket yet, and so I feel really fortunate how we shot to be 1 point down.
Hinman Mitchell hounded by Carnahan. The interception is nearly successful for Jackie Shull, but Parsons maintains with 13 ticks on the shot clock.
Yeah, I like how Shull anticipated that and tried to jump the pass.
Hinman Mitchell finds Stoneberger, defended tightly by Carson Moore. Robertson straight up defense by Baker. Airball jumper out of bounds off of Parsons. And Labette County with a great half-court defensive stand.
I thought so too, and I continue to be impressed with Shull's aggressiveness as a sophomore. Man, she's just really hooking up out there and playing great defense.
11-10 Parsons. Stoneberger, one-handed interception. Bounce pass Kramer at the hole. No. Rebound Baker. She'll clear out and find Roberts.
Yeah, fortunate there. Got a little bit sloppy with the ball.
Roberts finds Baker, left elbow, back cut, Shull at the cup, you got it. That was a pretty sequence for Labette County.
It sure was. Great timing, good pivot, good look by Baker. Throw to Shull, laid it in. That's exactly how you practice it.
This is Jackie's best offensive game of the year for sure. A 3-pointer and then a beautiful back cut and finish. Amory Baker called on a blocking foul. That's her second personal.
Yeah. The very game we thought weren't going to get any fouls. Now a couple of our players are flirting around here with 3 fouls, and there's still 5 minutes before halftime. So got to kind of dial things back here a little bit.
(11-12) Labette County. 5 minutes, second quarter. Stoneberger right wing. Parsons does a good job of moving away from the basketball. Kramer wants another 3, misses this one long. Jackie Shull rebound. If Labette County had made half their shots, here's Ginger Weathers in the game. She'll miss, get her own rebound. She's triple teamed, and a jump ball will give it to Parsons. But Labette County has gotten better looks than the Vikings inside the paint. They just haven't made any of them. I mean, I feel like Labette County could have an 8 or 9 point lead if half of them went in.
Yeah, that's kind of what we were talking about earlier. Hopefully not to get frustrated sometimes when it feels like you've outplayed somebody, but you're not really gaining on it. You just have to stay the course.
The Vikings have 1 2-point basket in this game. 4:30, second quarter. Another 3-pointer for Kramer. Misses strong, tipped about. Ball's got it. Kick out. Schultz for 3. No. Rebound Shull. Labette County has it. 4:15 in the half.
Again, if Parsons is going to want to shoot 3s all night, I can live with that.
Weathers mishandles a pass. Parsons looks to respond to the Labette County 1-point lead here. It's been a little bit back and forth, with each team having a lead for an extended couple minutes at a time. Ball misses on a jumper, and Weathers with a no-look whip to Scholl, and Labette County with a 2-on-3 situation, and a travel called on Scholl, turnover Grizzlies.
Yeah, I probably should have pulled that one out. Scholl's always aggressive, though, always looking to make something happen, so I don't dog her for that. But that time we didn't have numbers and probably should have just backed it out and set something up.
12-11 Grizzlies. 3:45 second quarter. Carnahan saw an opportunity to get after Stoneberger. She hits the deck hard, and Scholl and Carnahan both help Alex for the Vikings up right away. They helped her to her feet, and the jump ball will give it to Labette County.
Yeah, against any zone or any trap, if you get to the half court right there, that is a death zone.
Oh, nice play. McCoy, bucket plus the foul. An and one for Kaylin McCoy, and that was a set play there. Carnahan kind of yelled some instructions to Jackie Scholl when she threw her the ball on the right wing, and Scholl quickly threw it into Kaylin.
Yeah, well done there by Kaylin to stay with it and to stay strong. We need her. We need her to play aggressive and stay confident and just keep doing her thing. She can really help us.
Lexi Jones in the game for the Parsons Vikings here in place of Stoneberger. McCoy to convert the three-point play at the line. She will hit it.
Pretty.
Labette County up by 4. Carnahan near steal. This is a big 3 minutes for Parsons as well as Labette. Carnahan steal, and a charge is going to be called on Millie going the other way. That was a big turning point for Parsons. Ayana Robertson stepped in and took the charge, and that's 2 on Millie.
Yeah.
So 2 on Carnahan, 2 on Amory Baker, and then 2 on Peyton Davis.
Yeah.
And they are all 3 on the bench with 3:30 left in the half.
Yeah, that was a pivotal. That was well done by Parsons because it was close. That could have went either way. So that was a fine call.
Labette County up by 4. A pass up ahead, mishandled by Schultz. She's in the corner, dribbles out of it. One ref says our ball, the other ref says Parsons, and they're gonna talk about it for a second.
I can tell by how the Parsons girl reacted. It went off her.
That's always a good way to analyze it.
Yeah.
It will be Labette County ball after a brief conversation by the officials. Roberts left wing, entry to Moore, outlet, Scholl for 3. Strong, no good, rebound, Hinman Mitchell. Up ahead, Kramer, right wing, near travel, no call. Jones inside to Robertson, calling for it, no travel, called again. She misses the layup, spun down and out, and Labette County in a ball don't lie situation.
I feel like McCoy did a nice job of going straight up. She's so tall, she can contest a shot like that.
They go to McCoy again, right hand shot, no! Looked like it was gonna roll over the rim. Labette County's lead is still just 4.
I like it, Kayla McCoy. Keep doing that. That was just an inch from going in. That was a well-played ball right there.
Little higher off the glass, and that thing would have fell down perfectly.
Yeah.
Nearly went in, as was. Parsons with it. Carnahan, Davis, and Amory Baker all on the bench for Labette County with 2 fouls. Jones misses a 3 for Parsons. They have shot loads, buckets of three-pointers in this one. Good. Misses on a turnaround. Keeley gets her own rebound twice. Parsons never went for the ball. They just stood with their hands in the air. And Kaylin McCoy makes a 10-foot jumper. Labette County leads by 6.
Boy, McCoy deserves that. She's got 2 or 3 defensive rebounds for us and just really played hard.
Robertson fouled at the hole going up to shoot. Fouled by Jackie Scholl, so 2 free throws for Robertson.
I got to credit Keeley. I don't know if I've ever seen a player rebound their own shot twice off the bottom of the backboard. I mean, it's that bang bang, you know.
Mm-hmm. Robertson makes the first free throw. Hopefully you didn't have tons of experience in high school rebounding your own shot twice off the bottom of the backboard. Second free throw good for Robertson. Labette County up by 4, long pass to Ginger Weathers. Read well by Stoneberger and tipped out by her. Labette County will keep. Parsons kind of figuring out we're wanting to whip that thing to the block, and they got in front of it that time.
Yeah, and it kind of feels like we've not thrown the ball away a lot tonight, so that's a positive.
Certainly. This group's done a nice job. Moore kind of trying to draw a foul, put one up. It was blocked. Parsons collects with 1:40 left in the half. Labette County leads 17-13. Robertson rises, fires, misses, hung on the rim long enough for Parsons to have a chance, and it went off of Ginger Weathers. Parsons keeps.
Just some good scrappy play there by both teams, and Parsons ends up with the possession.
Robertson fouled by Weathers, and 2 more free throws for Robertson here. Parsons still yet to make a field goal in the second quarter. They have 5 points in the second quarter, all of them from the free throw line.
Starting to feel like the refs are coming around, but it feels like the fouls are a little lopsided here. Maybe we're just playing sloppy.
Yeah, Labette County has 5 team fouls. It shows perhaps more, as the max they put on the scoreboard is 5. And Parsons only has committed 2 crimes this quarter. Robertson missed both free throws, and the rebound went to the Vikes, who traveled subsequently. And so Labette County snatches the ball right back.
I'm glad that happened. That's my pet peeve on a missed free throw.
Long pass to McCoy. A long pass off of Carson Moore. Parsons gets it back.
Just a little rush there, a good idea and a good look. Just a little too tight of a window to try to squeeze that in.
Robertson, right to left, tipped by Moore, intercepted by Keeley Good. So Labette County gets possession right back yet again. Don't feel like we've had many commercial breaks in this ball game so far. Here's a shot, no good. Rebound Parsons. Nobody stops ball. Robertson, jumper, misses, gets it back, rises, fires, misses again. Rebound Keeley Good with 50 seconds on the clock. Like to see Labette County slow down, run a set here.
Yeah, we've taken a few quick 3-pointers and whatnot. We don't have to. 40 seconds till halftime, we're up a little bit. We can be a little patient, maybe get a better shot. We're pretty winded too, if you look out there. We need to kind of slow down.
Davis, Baker, and Carnahan all on the bench and have been for a while. Keeley Good misses on a 3, long rebound Roberts. Labette County keeps, entry pass Weathers, no whistle. Right to left, big moment for Parsons. Kramer scores, that's huge.
Yeah, that's thought we had a foul down low and it turned into 2 points for Parsons.
So Labette County does not need to let Parsons have the ball again here. There's no shot clock, 17 seconds left in the quarter. This has been a sped up game though, so that's kind of foreign to both of these teams. Roberts drives with 8 seconds, shoots a toughie, Weathers rebounds it, and a jump ball will give it to Parsons with 5.5 seconds left. Parsons has played well, and they are so improved, it's fun to see. Labette County could be up 6 or 8 points, I think, just based on style of play in the last few minutes.
Yeah, and we're not going to get any fouls called down there. I can tell you that right now. It's just not happening.
Parsons can take the lead on a 3 here. Flat shot, no good. And Labette County will go into the locker room up by 2. And I think Coach Vollmer, just in her body language, epitomized what we just said. She's like, ugh. She kind of put her hands on her knees and bent over. We could be up 8 points simply based on just tempo, I feel like. And so perhaps like to hear her thoughts later on in our halftime show of the boys game about that. And Labette County up by 2. Halftime show will be here in 4 minutes on KLKC. Welcome in, Grizzly fans, to the Eye Care Associates of Parsons halftime show, brought to you by Doctors Newland, Gilmore, and Ray. Labette County leads Parsons 17-15 at the halftime break. Labette County was held scoreless for the final 2 minutes of that second quarter, which was a big 2 minutes because Labette County went up. I believe their lead got as big as 6. It was 17-11, and Parsons finished on a 4-0 run from that point forward. So there's two angles to it. Should be glad we're still winning, but that was a big opportunity against a 1-4 Parsons team who we have had immense success with over the last handful of years to go up 10-12 at halftime. But Labette County has 3 ladies that had 2 fouls in that first half. Davis, Peyton Davis, Amory Baker, and Amelia Carnahan, and they were on the bench for a long time in that second quarter, all 3 of them for a couple minutes at the same time. And that group did a good job of hanging in there, and they did their job. We still have the lead. So I thought those girls did a good job closing out that quarter.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, with those 3, I hate to say 3 of our best, but 3 of our leaders and 3 of our best. On the bench for a couple of them for 5 minutes or a little over there. I mean, literally most of the second quarter. So, yeah, I credit the group that stayed out there and played hard. And we've talked a lot about this already. I think Coach Ballmer's message, I don't know that you want him to do anything different. Really, all we did was miss shots, and there's really no coaching words you can say about you got to make them. I mean, we understand you got to make them. But it wasn't lack of effort. I mean, we did some things well, but maybe got a little hurried up, took some deep shots when we didn't have to, but that's going to happen also. So I feel like if we just come out with the same mentality and effort, I really feel like we should win this ball game by 6, 8, 10 points even.
Leading scorer for Labette County, there were 2 of them with 5 points. Kaylin McCoy and Jackie Schull each had 5. Amory Baker, Peyton Davis, and Carson Moore all had 2. And Amelia Carnahan had 1. For Parsons, they had 2 ladies with 5 points just like us. Brenna Kramer had 5. Braylon Hinman Mitchell had 5. Cadence Ball had 3. And Ayana Robertson had 2. At the end of the first quarter, it was 8-8, and in the second quarter, Labette County outscored Parsons 9-7, giving us our halftime score: Parsons 15, Labette County 17. This has been the Eye Care Associates of Parsons halftime show, brought to you by Doctors Newland, Gilmore, and Ray. In 2 minutes, we'll have the second half. Don't go anywhere here on KLKC.
Here's a bright idea. Make sure you put your pants on before leaving the house. Sure, it seems simple, but sometimes simple doesn't happen. At IdeaTech, we think it's simple to have real people who live in Kansas helping customers. We understand that not everyone in our industry agrees, but then again, not everyone puts on pants before they leave the house. We think it's important to get the simple things right. Putting our pants on and providing local customer service. Another bright idea from IdeaTech.
V93.5 is your home for the best variety of the 80s, 90s, and today. Get your day started with the Anna and Raven Morning Show. You're the judge during couples court. The couple share their disagreement, and then you decide who's right. Think you know pop culture trivia? It could pay off, and you score the cash jackpot when you play Can't Beat Raven. Kraus in the House gets you home every weekday afternoon starting at 2. Stream us anytime, anywhere at klkcradio.com.
With many years of combined experience, Eye Care Associates of Parsons has set the framework in providing comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the 4-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide remarkable care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye health conditions. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience modern eye care.
Labette County will have the ball to begin the third quarter as they lead Parsons 17-15 here in the ladies contest. It's a 2-3 zone for Coach Lyons and his staff to open up the third quarter. Saw a lot of that in the first half too. Peyton Davis, Amelia Carnahan, and Amory Baker, all three, of course, back in the game with 2 personal fouls that they had in the first half. Davis wearing bright pink basketball shoes. She'll have the ball. No, in between her fingers. Intercepted. Kramer left to right to tie the game. Misses. Fought for. Tipped. Pinballed. Keeley Good has it. Tries to avoid the held ball. And Labette County in transition. Amory Baker at the cup. That's got to be a block. It is. And so Amory will shoot 2 more free throws as she so badly wants to finish at the rim.
Yeah, I know she struggled a little bit from the line tonight, so as we always talk about, this is where you just go through your pre-shot routine and just let the ball go and not think about makes and misses. Good touch there by Baker.
Gives Labette County a 3-point advantage. The 5 on the floor for Parsons. Stoneberger, Ball, Robertson. Baker makes the second as well. Kramer, as well as Hinman Mitchell. Labette County's lead is 4 now. Here's an interception, a steal rather. Peyton Davis right to left. Had Carnahan on the weak side, didn't see her, didn't matter. Peyton Davis scores from 7 feet. Labette County goes up 6.
Oh, Parsons got the ball in quick that time.
Hinman Mitchell scores in transition, and she leads all scorers with 7 points.
If you're going to press, that's fine, but all 5 players have to get to their position. We were jogging back and got burned.
Carnahan, long pass, Labette County with numbers. Davis, entry, off the window, scores.
Well done there. Good feed inside and way to go up strong by Davis. Look at the work here.
Davis, deflection. Carnahan, no finish. Tipped out off of Hinman Mitchell, and Labette County will have the ball up by 6. 6:30, third quarter.
Yeah, I like the energy we brought out of the locker room. I think Coach Vollmer's making it clear. She thinks we can speed the game up and kind of hurt Parsons with our pressure.
Amory Baker, a long 2-pointer. No. Rebound, Kramer. Ball. Hinman Mitchell, nice move. Weaves, shoots and misses, gets her own, and Carnahan rips it away. And a held ball is whistled in. Possession arrow, Parsons.
You know, we're going to find here good players to learn to be great players. And when you're playing with a couple of fouls or in almost foul trouble, you really have to kind of watch. Sometimes it's not even the fact that you foul them. It's if you make a move that could be looks like a potential foul. You just really have to be a little conservative. So I was a little afraid we picked up a foul there, so I'm glad that was a jump ball.
6:23 to go in the third quarter. Labette County 23, Parsons 17, and Stoneberger Scores at the rim. Labette County has struggled with inbound defense.
Yeah, that's just a gift like that. Someone should be on the low post, always down there.
Labette County nearly throws it away. Scholl is bailed out by a timeout called from Coach Vollmer. So it's Labette County 23, Parsons 19. 30-second timeout on KLKC.
Reaching your goals is closer than you think at Labette Community College. With 25 programs of study, 6 certificate options, and a campus that cares, your journey at LCC is sure to lead to success. Become a Cardinal. Visit labette.edu to learn more today.
Labette County with the basketball, clock running, 5:50 to go in the third. They go into Amory Baker, sizes up her defender and shoots one too high. No good. Rebound Parsons.
I think Amory anticipated some pressure, maybe the Parsons to kind of get on the ball there. That she just had a little too much power on that shot. Then Labette County gets a turnover here on Parsons, so that's helpful. Labette County ball. Third quarter, Labette County up 23-19.
Scholl pitches it to Keeley, good left wing. Keeley was really working on her three-point shot during warm-ups when they came out of the locker room. We'll see if she gets any looks off. Good, unselfish, Scholl, three, no. Keeley crashes, collects and misses. Rebound Robertson, Labette County. Story continued from the first half. Robertson all the way to the hole, traveled before she shot it. And Labette County will get back possession.
Yeah, we'll take that because she did a good job going coast to coast. I was afraid we were going to give them just an easy 2 points there, so very fortunate is Labette County.
Nearing the 5-minute mark, third period. Kaylin McCoy set to check in at the next dead ball, sent to the scores table about 3 feet below us here. We're at midcourt, a court that was redone this summer, if I'm not mistaken. I know it was redone. I'm not sure when, though. It looks really nice. Labette County turns it over, and then Carnahan gets a steal right back. But when I walked in the gym, I didn't know if there were new lights or if the floor was different. It's a light, modern, fresh wood.
And we've had this conversation. You remember the design, what that's called?
Oh, my goodness. I remember that. We'll talk about that in a second. Parsons has the ball back after Labette County missed. And then a foul on the Grizzlies, so 2 free throws coming up for the Vikings. I think it was at this game whenever we had this conversation, because it's a word that I had not heard of.
Parquet.
I knew it started with a P. Parquet.
Yeah.
Now it's Q-U-E-E.
Yes, I think Randy Blackwell lined us out last year with a text message.
Man, time flies. That seems like it was yesterday. First free throw is no good from Schultz. She'll get one more. Carson Moore checks into the game for the Grizzlies. Carson had a productive first half. She had 2 points and played a large portion of the second quarter when Amory Baker picked up her second personal foul.
Yeah, Moore's a hard player. I like her minutes she gives us. She's always hustling.
Schultz misses both, and Labette County collects the rebound. And Labette County playing 2 sped up here. Scholl throws it out of bounds in transition.
Yeah, just no need for that. You know, it's, again, we're always hustling and trying. It's not that we intend on those things to happen, but just really have to value our possessions.
4:20, third quarter. Labette County 23, Parsons 19. Another foul and 2 free throws for Schultz coming up, and Parsons just hanging in it.
Yeah, you miss enough shots and turn it over a few times and kind of let a team hang around you. You know, we need to see how these free throws go, but then we need to really kind of get after them and kind of stretch this game out a little bit.
Schultz swishes her first free throw. In the second quarter, Parsons, at halftime, Labette County was up by 2 points, and Parsons had just 1 field goal. Schultz misses the second, and it goes out of bounds. Labette County will have it. It's 23-20, a 3-point Grizzly lead.
Looks like we're going to see some pressure here. Let's see how we handle this.
They are applying it, is Parsons. Labette County throwing it around. Now across it, Davis finds Kaylin at the cup, scores.
That's how you do it. You pass the ball. You don't dribble. You throw, throw, throw. Here's a steal. Nope.
Loose ball. Parsons collects it after Labette County had what looked like was going to be a steal. Robertson misses at the rim for Parsons, and her putback on her own shot is good.
Yeah, just multiple looks. Rebound shot, rebound shot. They'll make those sooner or later.
Here's McCoy looking confident and fouled by the Vikes. Kaylin playing a little stronger in the paint. Nice to see.
Yes, I like the growth I'm seeing in her. So much potential. Such a selfless player, always wanting to throw the ball to somebody else, but she's slowly starting to look for the shots like that. That's good to see.
Scholl inbounds to Moore, who misses a little jumper and then gets her own rebound thanks to McCoy, who tipped it out. And a jump ball is going to be called. Coach Vollmer wanted that timeout as she thinks she got it in time, but the ref calls the jump ball first. Labette County will keep with 3:30 left in the third.
Yeah, a lot happened there, kind of lickety-split. I couldn't really tell either, but I think she did want a timeout.
Carson Moore triggers to Scholl. Quick trigger three, no. Tipped out, no. Still in. Parsons, here's Robertson. Long pass up ahead. Schultz at the cup. Misses. Rebound ball. Parsons. It's a 3-point game. Labette County leads. Here's Stoneberger for the tie. Strong, and it came off sharp, and no one could grab it, not even Robertson or Moore for either team.
I can promise you, you give a team 4 or 5 opportunities, they're going to make some of them.
Hinman Mitchell misses. That shot would have tied the game, and Robertson another board on the deck, and then she's fouled going up. 2 free throws for Robertson. That thing is a bar of soap for Labette County right now.
I think they had 6 opportunities. I find myself getting caught up in the game and mumbling about it. It's just aggravating.
3 minutes even. Clock is stopped here. Robertson misses the first free throw. 25-22, Labette County leads. A couple substitutions. On the floor for Labette County is Peyton Davis, Kylie Roberts, Amelia Carnahan, Kaylin McCoy, and Amory Baker. Robertson swishes the second free throw. She has 5 total points. Kaylin McCoy and Hinman Mitchell lead the way for both teams with 7 points. It's a 2-point game, and a foul beyond the arc called on Heidi Schultz here.
Well, we'll take that opportunity to kind of throw the ball in and maybe rack up a few more fouls on their side.
Peyton Davis throws into Carnahan left wing, puts it on the deck, cut off, finds Kylie Roberts, who wants a 3. Sharp off the left rim, Hinman Mitchell. Davis giving her all she's got. Mitchell all the way to the rim, scores. Looked like we were playing decent defense, but never really got in front of her, I guess.
Yeah, no one ever stopped the ball. Yeah. That's basketball 101, 3rd grade stuff. You've got to stop the basketball.
We're tied at 25 with 2.5 left in the third quarter. Let's go ahead and take the full 1-minute timeout on KLKC.
At Labette Center, we have worked hard to make it easier than ever to start on your journey to wellness. The center provides a full range of mental health and substance use services to individuals of all ages. With expanded services and same-day access, you can begin your journey when you are ready. Visit our website at lcmhs.com to find out more about our services and begin your journey to wellness today. Labette Center for Mental Health. Help for today. Hope for tomorrow.
Looking for a career that supports the U.S. national security mission? Join Day and Zimmerman here in Parsons, Kansas. Our salaried and hourly positions offer competitive compensation, starting at $22.90 for hourly roles, and all employees receive excellent benefits and room to grow. From production operators to engineering and beyond, you'll help supply America's defense and build a career you can be proud of. Apply today at careers.dayzim.com. You can make a difference at Day and Zimmerman.
Labette County laboring here in Parsons, Kansas. We have a tied ball game at 25 apiece, and Labette County will have the ball fresh out of a Coach Vollmer timeout. Just trying all kind of different ways to motivate, encourage, challenge, and coach her team to really finish some of these possessions. And Peyton Davis finishes one here on a long jumper from the free throw line.
Yeah, how nice was that? That's kind of a tough shot where she shot from.
She's got 6 third-quarter points alone, 8 on the game. And Hinman Mitchell is not stopped yet again and scores. Labette County showing a inability to stop downhill drivers.
We better figure that out or she'll score 30 points on us. She's just going to drive every time now.
Baker, left elbow. Millie, given room, floater, too sharp off the window at the angle. It couldn't go down. And she's fighting with ball here on defense. Vikings up ahead. Davis, better job there, and the pass is intercepted, and a whistle and a foul going the other way on Stoneberger. With 1:25 to play in the third quarter, we're tied at 27.
Yeah, I mean, the more I watch this game, this is just a punch-for-punch game, really. I mean, yeah, we've missed our share of shots, but now Parsons is taking it to us, and defensively we're not responding to that. So I can kind of see them offensively gaining a little bit of confidence here. We better do something about it.
27 all. Wouldn't really want this game to be any other way, though. How fun is it? Parsons, Labette County. Carnahan, no on the three. Labette County just has 1 free on the night from Jackie Scholl, and a foul going the other way on the rebound. And the gym is filling in a little bit more. It had been a little empty in the first half across from us anyways, but it's really filling in. The Labette County student section has been moved across from where it usually is. Here's a ball poked out by Keeley Good. Labette County, or Parsons, will still keep it. But I'm sure behind us, as we sit half court behind the scores table, there's an upper deck kind of here at the high school in Parsons, and I'm sure that there's a lot of fans up there.
Oh,
Parsons misses on a 3. And they say out of bounds off of the Vikings, so they were almost were right there about to get back a lead.
Got to agree with Vollmer there. They missed a major foul.
Oh, wow. That's a soft charge call. I mean, she lowered her shoulder and moved into the player, which on paper is a charge. Yes, she did do that. The ref motions what Kaylin did, and he's correct, but it didn't do anything to her defender. Anyways, all right. Tied game, 40 seconds left. Hinman Mitchell, three-pointer, ball, short, rebound, Roberts, and a foul going the other way. And that was a foul, and I bet the ref couldn't wait to call that foul to get Coach Vollmer off of his bad side maybe.
Well, they know they missed one down there earlier, and then I won't say anything about that charge. I mean, a call's a call, and the ref's a tough job. I've been there.
And it all goes back to this as well, and I need to remind myself, Roberts makes the first free throw. Anytime you kind of start to get irritated with the officiating, you probably aren't playing your best game.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That factor shouldn't matter, as Roberts airballs this free throw, so Parsons will inbound. So it's 27-28 with 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Hinman Mitchell, I don't know if that was a jump, I will admit, but they do call it a held ball. Parsons does have the arrow, though. Great ball game, 2 even teams, man. 27-28, Labette County in front. Parsons can take a lead into the fourth quarter if they score here. Labette County in a 2-2-1, maybe, I don't know. They're in a zone here. McCoy gets her hand on it, and Carnahan comes away, hits the deck, has it stolen by Ball, who misses a circus layup. Labette County has 7 seconds right to left, up by 1, third quarter. Roberts, open three. Strong by an inch, and McCoy's tip is no good, but Kaylin is fouled with 0.7 seconds left on the clock, as I didn't know if there was going to be time left after Kylie's three, but Kaylin hung with it, and it earned her a trip to the line.
Kaylin played so heady right there. She knew she had to tip the ball. She didn't know exactly how much time was left, so well done there by McCoy, and made the first free throw too.
And in a game like this, that's a big deal.
Yes, it is.
Sometimes in games, something like that doesn't really move the needle, but a play like that, especially when she made both free throws, that moves the needle in a game where it's been close the whole time. What a great job by Kaylin McCoy, who has 9 points on the night. Labette County leads by 3. They eked out a 1-point advantage in that third quarter. We'll be back with a dandy here in 1 minute on KLKC.
In 2003, Tank Connection founders envisioned a Southeast Kansas-based company dedicated to innovating bolted storage tanks, offering superior products and services through a customer-focused team. 2 decades later, and products in 64 countries and on 6 continents, this vision endures. Tank Connection employee owners are dedicated to a future where their shared purpose brings empowered realities to as many lives as possible.
Here's a bright idea: streaming without buffering. It's not 2014. There's no reason for laggy internet and buffering shows. IdeaTech has the technology. It's fiber optic cable. IdeaTech has brought high-speed fiber to 75 communities and counting. Don't put up with outdated internet. Stream without buffering. Another bright idea from IdeaTech.
Labette County will have possession, up by 3, start of the fourth quarter. Rivalry game right before Christmas break. Keeley good for 3, miss. Would have been nice to go up 6 there to begin the fourth quarter, and Parsons nearly turns it over, but it was touched by a Grizzly.
Yes, it would, and Keeley Good's really a fine three-point shooter, so I'd keep expecting in my heart for that ball to go down when she shoots it.
Parsons throws it away. Baker rises from the deck with the basketball, and Keeley Good walks it up nonchalantly here. Labette County up 3.
Got a chance here to kind of extend this a little bit.
Kylie Roberts just inside the three-point line, finds Baker, finds Carnahan, right-hand floater, and a charge called on Millie. Did all she could. It was just a nice job by Robertson getting in position prior to the drive, and that is 3 on Carnahan.
Yeah, Millie does do a nice job. She normally drives and kind of slides her body, kind of jumps at an angle. I couldn't tell because I was blocked, but evidently she got it squared up there, and that was the right call maybe. So like the effort.
30-27, Labette County. Hinman Mitchell dribbles with her eyes up, finds Stoneberger, left side ball, flips it. Hinman Mitchell again looks to drive. That was a weak point for us in that third quarter where Hinman Mitchell had 6 points. She'll drive again, short corner off the feed, look to reverse it. Find ball, drives with the left hand, kick to the corner. The freshman Kramer for the tie. No, off the heel. Stoneberger put back, no. Fought 4. Labette County has a jump that'll stay with Parsons. Grizzlies struggling to clear space and snag rebounds.
Yeah, I mean, credit Parsons. They're crashing the boards when the shot goes up. Grizzlies are getting beat to it.
Parsons misses another 3, and the rebound stays with the Vikes, but Stoneberger slips and falls in suffocating defense and falls on the navy blue baseline to our right. Turnover, Vikings.
Watching both coaches try to lean on the refs a little bit here these last 6 minutes.
Baker throws back to Davis all the way to the rim, and it's got to be a block. Okay. That's a blocking foul called on Robertson, trying to slide in and take another charge. So 2 free throws for Labette County. It feels like if there was a team that you told me went up by 8 in the next 2 minutes, I think you'd kind of have to pick Labette County based on the eye test early in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we've had our opportunities to do that, actually.
Oh, certainly.
Just can't get over the hump. And again, I don't want to just look past the fact that Parsons is playing hard, too, and trying to score.
They are playing well.
Some things nice also. So we'll see if we can go earn it this last 6 minutes. That's what it's going to take.
Peyton Davis splits the pair of free throws. Labette County leads by 4. Overhead pass, finds Stoneberger. Parsons a little out of sorts, but a wide open floater is going to go for ball and helps him out mightily with her first basket of the game. And now it's a 2-point lead again.
Yep.
Great game.
Just like that.
They're looking for some high-low action. Baker forced to find Millie for 3. Nylon! And Labette County goes up 5.
Just kind of saw her look down and close her eyes, almost like finally, So what do we got here?
A foul on Peyton Davis in transition, her 4th. And Jackie Scholl is going to come in for Davis. She's a competitor. She doesn't really want to come out of the game, and she was not convinced that was a foul. She's a competitor.
Doesn't look like a freshman jogging off the floor.
6 minutes to play. Labette County up 5. A stop and a score would be huge. Kramer, right wing, the freshman, has played well tonight. Dribbles with the left hand, finds Stoneberger left side, deep corner ball. Facilitates, surveys her options, drives in prison, finds Hinman Mitchell, who scores.
Yeah, I don't know, again, our offside base defense on that zone, it's just not there.
Some high-low again, McCoy looking deeper, not there. Scholl in the corner, defended tightly. She's in jail. And a get-out-of-jail free card comes by the way of a timeout. Labette County will keep it here with 5:20 to play. It's Labette County 34, Parsons 31. We would like to thank Idea Tech and Dan Zimmerman, Labette Community College, the corner store of Altamont, Clemens Insurance Agency, Elm Haven Nursing Home and Woodridge Estates, Carson Wall Funeral Homes, SEK Orthopedics, Doctors Mosier and Meister, Labette Community College, Labette Bank, Tank Connection, Labette Center for Mental Health Services, and Eye Care Associates of Parsons. 34-31, Grizzlies lead with the ball. 5:20 left in the game. Scholl throws it into McCoy, who's been great. She's blocked by Hinman Mitchell. No whistle, they say. Nice defense by Hinman Mitchell. Parsons with it, only down 3.
Yeah, I think that was a good block, but I love McCoy taking that shot.
This ball game is tied. Cadence Ball buries a 3. They have shot 100 threes tonight, and she knocks down their 3rd of the game.
Yeah, perfect time for Parsons. Boy, she canned that to tie the game. So see how the Grizzlies handle this.
This atmosphere is only going to get tighter. Carnahan misses on a 3, rebound ball, and Parsons, that confidence is only going to snowball. It's a tied game with 4.5 minutes left.
Now the Grizzlies need a real good defensive possession here and a stop. It'd be real important for us to go down and then get a score.
Carnahan picks the pocket of Hinman Mitchell, right to left, and the Grizzlies lead again. That is the takeover of a senior.
Gosh, how quick are those hands, and with 4 fouls?
3 maybe.
3, okay.
Hinman Mitchell for the lead. No, squirts off left. Rebound Baker, avoids the jump ball and finds Keeley good.
Like how Baker rebounds and starts swinging the arms and protecting the ball. That's important.
Jackie Scholl, left wing, looks for a friend. McCoy free throw jumper, swish. Kaylin McCoy came to play.
Man, what kind of a game has she played for us?
Timeout Parsons. The Vikes tie the game, and Labette County does what? A 4-0 run. Millie Carnahan, a pick six, and a McCoy free throw jumper. Back in 1 minute. Make that actually 30
With many years of
seconds
combined
on
experience,
KLKC.
Eye Care Associates of Parsons has set the framework in providing comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the four-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide remarkable care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye health conditions. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience modern eye care.
Kaylin McCoy with 11 points for Labette County tonight leads us in scoring. Braylon Hinman-Mitchell leads all scorers with 13 points. She's been good in the second half. But how about Kaylin McCoy playing with confidence tonight?
Yeah, that's all it's ever been. Her ability, her work ethic, everything else. And I'm not going to say confidence, just her just kind of stepping up and realizing how good she can be.
A drive here by Schultz is cut off. Keely Good with suffocating defense. A kick out to Stoneberger. A reversal to Ball. Carnahan gets a steal. Oh my! What an effort by Millie.
Man, she's been huge on defense for us these last 2 or 3 possessions.
Labette County can do some damage here. Backside pass, Carnahan layup, good. Labette County goes up 6, 3:18 remains.
Man, Millie Carnahan, we have some players stepping up right now, and she's one of them.
7 points in the fourth quarter for Carnahan. Robertson misses on a jumper, lands out of bounds, does the ball, turnover Parsons, and now Labette County walking on hardwood, Parsons walking on thin ice.
Good. I like that. Hadn't heard that.
Thank you.
Yeah, we do have an opportunity, though, right here, boy, to really cash in up 6. Had some good things going our way, so let's keep the momentum going.
McCoy wants another, missed it. Got to respect the hot hand confidence shot there. She misses, though. Vikes with it, looking to make it a game again. Ball for 3, short. Rebounded, though, by Kramer at the cup, misses off the backboard. Rebound Grizzlies with 2:40 left.
We'll take that possession. Coach Vollmer's wanting to slow down a little bit, set up.
Carnahan in the corner in front of her own bench. Baker, free throw line, corner, Carnahan, 15 seconds on the shot clock. Hinman-Mitchell gambles, but Carnahan, well, now it's poked out again. This time it lands in the Labette County bench. So the Grizzlies will have it, 11 seconds on the shot clock. The Grizzlies lead by 6.
Yeah, she's reaching across the foul line there.
Yeah, Labette County got it in, though. Scholl, a little bunny, misses. Rebound Stoneberger. And a double dribble called. Alex wanted to pass it ahead, but hesitated late. And with 2:08 left, the Grizzlies have it. Peyton Davis back in.
I think partway through picking that up and throwing it, she saw one of our defenders closing out and changed her mind. That's just a tricky place to be.
Labette County's done a nice job with the ball when they've needed to burn clock the last couple possessions. Peyton Davis shoots a jumper, misses it off the glass, tipped by McCoy, rebounded by Baker. Yeah, I agree with Coach Vollmer. Kick it out and just burn clock. Hinman-Mitchell fouls Davis hard. And they have fouls to give here, as that's just 2 team fouls on Parsons with 1:47 left.
I feel like Parsons better watch. That was a pretty rough foul. She didn't intend anything about it, but that can get called sometimes.
Ball goes into Davis, defended by Robertson. No need to go shoot here. Millie does anyways. We don't need to shoot. Parsons still has 3 fouls to give until we're shooting free throws. The ball does go out of bounds, so Labette County will have it. It went off of a Viking.
27 seconds also on the shot clock, so yeah, we really don't have to rush it unless we get a layup.
There's a foul here on Parsons. So 2 more fouls and we're shooting free throws. With 1:33 left, it's Labette County 40, Parsons 34. Carnahan collects the ball from the official, yells at her teammates to move, and finds Davis near corner. Timeout, Coach Vollmer. She wants a full timeout here with 1:30 left. Her team leads by 6. Let's take a 1-minute timeout on KLKC.
At Labette Center, we have worked hard to make it easier than ever to start on your journey to wellness. The center provides a full range of mental health and substance use services to individuals of all ages. With expanded services and same-day access, you can begin your journey when you are ready. Visit our website at lcmhs.com to find out more about our services and begin your journey to wellness today. Labette Center for Mental Health. Help for today. Hope for tomorrow.
Here's a bright idea. Streaming without buffering. It's not 2014. There's no reason for laggy internet and buffering shows. IdeaTek has the technology. It's fiber optic cable. IdeaTek has brought high-speed fiber to 75 communities and counting. Don't put up with outdated internet. Stream without buffering. Another bright idea from IdeaTek.
Labette County will throw it in underneath their own rim with 33 seconds on the shot clock and 1:30 on the game clock. The Grizzlies lead by 6. The ball goes into Kaylin McCoy, dumps it to Baker on the block, back out to Davis. Davis fouled by Hinman Mitchell. And now Parsons. Was that 5 on her?
Must have been.
Oh, it was. She played a great game. She had 13 points and leads all scorers.
Yeah.
As that's too bad that she was the one that kind of had to do that there.
Yeah, I know. She had to take one for the team right there.
Carnahan to throw it in. Surveys her options. Back cut McCoy. Kaylin, right hand layup, good.
That was poetic justice right there. But
long pass, kind of spiked out of bounds by Carnahan, who was crashing in on Ball. Ball fell into the Parsons bench but gets up okay. And Labette County now leads by their largest of the game margin, 8 points with 1:10 left.
I feel like we can smell this game a little bit. Got bodies flying to the ball, so just got to keep it up for another 1:30.
Their initiator, Hinman Mitchell, fouled out of the game last possession. Stoneberger, floater, no. Out off of Baker for Labette County, so Parsons will keep it. A reminder, perhaps, just I don't like to assume everyone knows, there will be a boys game after this one. You don't need to change the dial on your radio or the YouTube channel. We'll have a post-game show for the girls quickly following, and then the boys game will follow that. 3-point shot misses for Kramer, and Labette County has the ball, up by 8. 45 seconds remain. Carnahan dribbling around the 3-point line, finds Keeley Good. Tight defense by Parsons imposed. Good picks her dribble up and nearly throws it away. This is good for Labette County to learn from this.
Yes, it is, yeah. I'm a little surprised Parsons hadn't fouled us. I don't know.
Yeah. Jackie Scholl to throw it in, throws it to the corner to Millie Carnahan. Carnahan in a tough spot, and it's out of bounds off Kramer, who poked it free.
Yeah, if at all possible, you want to avoid the corners and for traps and whatnot, so don't let the ball stick in your hands. You got to try to pass it fairly quickly.
Grizzlies get it in. Scholl in the corner, throws to Baker at the heart of the floor. Carnahan with 4 seconds on the shot clock finds Schull, 2 seconds, and that's a shot clock violation, but there's nothing wrong with that at all. Labette County leads 34-42 with 14.5 seconds left, and Labette County's going to get their second win of the season and their first league win.
I think we had an errant whistle or shot clock. Kind of confused the kids for a second.
Yep, the shot clock buzzer just went off again. But Parsons is much improved and gave us a heck of a run tonight. They really played pretty well, and I'm sure there are areas that their radio broadcasters are saying how Parsons could have won the game.
Right.
It was just that type of game. I mean, this was an even Stevens game for a long time. Here's an and one for Robertson with 5 seconds on the clock. And Parsons has a lot of youth, as do we. And Robertson's one of them, good player. Played varsity last year as a freshman, as a sophomore tonight. Has 7 points, and her 8th point is on its way and not found, so she'll finish with 7. 3 seconds on the clock, and another foul here on the Vikings. Will extend this game another 60 seconds or so in real time, that is. And so with 0.3 seconds on the clock, it's Labette County 42, Parsons 36, and 2 free throws coming for Millie Carnahan, who can add to a 7-point fourth quarter with these free throws.
Yeah, we finally kind of got that spurt we were talking about there in the fourth quarter where we just kind of got a couple things going our way, and that lifted our confidence and our energy, and so that was important for us. Some really good players stepped up today, and was happy for him.
Kaylin McCoy really played well, and Millie Carnahan, who missed both these free throws, chipped in really well. Whenever Parsons tied the game on a 3, Millie flipped the script. Final score, Labette County 42, Parsons 36. Nice win for Coach Vollmer's team to close out a road game that was close about the whole time. Let's step aside for a 4-minute timeout and come back with the Bowen Pharmacy postgame show.
Here's a bright idea. Make sure you put your pants on before leaving the house. Sure, it seems simple, but sometimes simple doesn't happen. At Idea Tech, we think it's simple to have real people who live in Kansas helping customers. We understand that not everyone in our industry agrees, but then again, not everyone puts on pants before they leave the house. We think it's important to get the simple things right. Putting our pants on and providing local customer service. Another bright idea from Idea Tech.
Reaching your goals is closer than you think at Labette Community College. With 25 programs of study, 6 certificate options, and a campus that cares, your journey at LCC is sure to lead to success. Become a Cardinal. Visit labette.edu to learn more today.
At Labette Center, we have worked hard to make it easier than ever to start on your journey to wellness. The center provides a full range of mental health and substance use services to individuals of all ages. With expanded services and same-day access, you can begin your journey when you are ready. Visit our website at lcmhs.com to find out more about our services and begin your journey to wellness today. Labette Center for Mental Health. Help for today. Hope for tomorrow.
Welcome in, Grizzly fans, to the Bowen Pharmacy postgame show of Lady Grizzly basketball, where the Lady Grizzlies are victorious by a score of 42-36 and get their second victory of the season and their first SEK League win. And it came against a much improved and pretty equal opponent in the Vikings, who impressed me. And this game was close for a lot of it. In the first half, Parsons had a lead for a while. We had a lead for a while. And then in the second half, I don't think Parsons ever got the lead, but they tied the game with about 5 minutes left. And then Millie Carnahan and Kaylin McCoy helped get us back the lead that we never gave up.
Yeah, and I like kind of how we won too. You mentioned it during the game. We had a chance to kind of collapse there, or we just felt like we were out playing Parsons, but the game was always close. And then we thought we had it broke open a little bit, and I think Parsons sunk a three and then got another possession. So we had opportunities to feel stressed and pressured and get tight, and we didn't. And like you said, Millie had a couple of great defensive stops and then turned into some points for us. Kaylin McCoy grew amazingly tonight.
Yeah.
Just that emotional giant that we saw in her tonight that just kind of comes inside out. So I look for her to just build off that when January rolls around. And as soon as we can play big inside with her and Baker, that'll help our guard play. So I'm excited about us going forward.
Speaking of Kaylin, she led all scorers alongside Hinman Mitchell for Parsons with 13 total points.
Wow.
Next leading scorer for Labette County was Peyton Davis with 9 points, who didn't play a lot in the second quarter when she picked up her second personal foul, and then sat for a couple minutes in the fourth quarter when she picked up her fourth personal foul. So she was effective when she did play, was the freshman. And then Millie Carnahan had 8 points that were all timely, 7 of them in the fourth quarter. Amory Baker had 4, Jackie Scholl had 5, Carson Moore had 2, and Kylie Roberts had 1 point. For Parsons, as mentioned, Braylon Hinman Mitchell had 13 points. Ayana Robertson had 7, Cadence Ball with 5, as well as Brenna Kramer. I'm sorry, I think I said that wrong. Ball had 8 points. Ball had 8 points, not 5, beg your pardon. Robertson had 7, Schultz had 1, and Stoneberger had 2. At halftime, it was Labette County 17, Parsons 15. And in the third quarter, Labette County bested the Vikes 13-12, but Parsons played a really nice third quarter. Labette County was fortunate to having entered the fourth quarter with a 3-point lead. And then in that fourth quarter, our Grizzlies had 12 points compared to Parsons 9, giving us a total score, Labette County 42, Parsons 36. This has been the Bowen Pharmacy postgame show of Lady Grizzly basketball. They moved to 1-1 in the conference and 2-4 on the season. Let's step aside for 1 minute, and when we come back, we'll have the Tank Connection pregame show for this boys contest. Welcome back in, Grizzly fans, and we're happy to be joined by the victorious head coach this evening, Brianna Vollmer of those Lady Grizzlies, 42-36, the final score. Coach, I thought Parsons was much improved. They've had that same group for a few years. They look much more polished to me, but on top of that, you all won tonight and beat that team that looked so improved to me. Good win tonight, Coach.
Yeah, absolutely. I've watched a lot of film. We kind of trade film for the circle tournament, and so I get to see Indy a lot, and I get to see Parsons a lot. And the thing that I said after every film that I watched Parsons play in was how hard they play against anybody that they're on the court with.
Yeah.
And we knew that they were going to play hard. We knew what they were capable of doing. And so that's all we talked about was like how athletic they are in positions and how hard they're going to play. And we've got to match that energy, and we need to feel good about it when we're done. And hats off to Parsons, new coach and how hard his kids are playing right now. So it was a win. We'll take it where we get it. It wasn't a fluke. It was a hard-fought win, and hats off to them for playing us tough tonight.
What did you think of Kaylin McCoy's performance tonight? She looked much more confident to me and led us with 13 points and had some big ones in that fourth quarter.
I'm proud of her. We've been begging her for a while to play strong with the basketball, to play confidently, to use her size. I think we try to do too much. I think we think we're undersized and we've got to do all of these different things, and basketball is just not that hard sometimes. And that's easy for me to say standing at 6'2" or however big I am, and usually I'm overmatched against somebody, but Kaylin is too. And so be simple, do the little things. She was 100% I see from the free throw line, and so we've been asking for that. I know she's completely capable of that and then some, and we're going to continue to work with her about playing strong with the ball, playing confidently, and being a beast down low in the post.
There were a couple moments where it felt like we could kind of get to that 8 or 10 point lead, which we finally did later. But one of them, we were up 6 or 7, and Parsons ties it with a three-pointer. And then Millie Carnahan almost flipped a bit of a switch and just stole the ball from Hinman Mitchell, made the layup, then McCoy scored, and we're back up 4, then 6.
Yes.
I thought Millie was a big part of that script flipping for the final time.
Yeah, and we talked about that. I think it was when the game was tied, and I kind of lit them up, and I said, listen, we're letting this team that's really good hang around, and we can't do that anymore. At some point, in this season or in this night, we've got to take control and say, we're going to go win a ball game. And we're completely capable of that, and we did that. And I think Millie showed some leadership there and said, hey, I'm going to go get this. And no, not today, Parsons. And we sealed the deal. But I'm just proud of my kids. Kaylin made a super headsy play at the end of the third quarter, trying to tip the ball in. And she got fouled. And I think that was, kind of
big.
a turning point where it was like, hey, okay, we're going to be okay. And,
you're right.
Just little moments like that throughout the game that we can talk about. But, we're talking about how can we continue to improve, and I think we improved tonight. I think we looked better, and it wasn't this just scramble to get to the break. Sometimes you're just trying to get there and, get some time off, and I think my girls have finally bought into any opportunity they can get to get on the court together and get better. We're going to take it, and they did that tonight, and they didn't rush to our winter break. They didn't rush to winter formal. They said, hey, we're focused on basketball right now, and they got a good win tonight.
Yeah, that can certainly be a real thing. And,
absolutely.
And that also goes back to the coaches they have talking to them. So credit to you for that, too.
Thank you.
Coach, great win tonight. And enjoy your break and have a Merry Christmas.
I will. I'm going to spend some time with family, and it's going to be a great time off. So Merry Christmas, everybody.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach. That's Coach Vollmer of those Lady Grizzlies. Again, they won 42-36 earlier tonight. We're going to transition now into the Tank Connection pregame show of the boys contest. Dad just got into a fight with his microphone, and I think the mic might have won the fight. It might have won the fight. Jonathan, you're sitting behind us tonight. How you doing behind me there?
I'm doing great. I think the best view in the house. The camera, I love filming here already. I don't have to do any zooming in or moving the camera that much. It's great. So I love it here.
Good, Jonathan. I'm glad. We appreciate what you do, and you've been running the clock again on the live stream, and so we appreciate you putting in the effort for that as well. These Grizzly boys are coming off of a contest in which they would like to brainwash. I didn't think Labette County looked too ready to play on Tuesday. That energy and edge, especially early in the game, was not there. Independence bested our Grizzlies on Tuesday night 59-51 and led by as many as 18 points in that ball game. Real strange night against an Indy team we have had a hard time shaking.
Yeah, that game never felt right to
Yeah.
me. It's funny how you can